Now on BBC4 Comedy from a Perrier Award winner. From last year's Edinburgh Festival, and wowing them there again as we speak, and with strong language, Demetri Martin.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks. The unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates said that over 2,000 years ago, and I agree with him. I would just add, man. The unexamined life is not worth living, man. Because that hits me here. But when you do examine life, can you go too far? How much is too much, man? That's the question I had to ask myself recently. Because in examining my life, I got carried away. You see, some people are passionate about money or power. Other people are into sex or cats. While I like 3 of those things, my passion is for something less tangible. I love figuring things out. The process of exploring a possibility to discover something new, that's my passion. That's a simple pleasure I've enjoyed since I was a kid. But recently, things got complicated. That's what I want to talk about tonight. This is a story about what happens when one man's obsessive analytical mind goes too far and turns on itself. My story starts with one little word, if, and one medium-sized person, I. If I, the statement. If implying possibility. I implying Demetri. Because you see, it's in the if that I seem to have lost and then rediscovered the I. To put it another way, I figured since I don't have a job or a girlfriend or much going on back in my flat, why not write an entire show about one word, if? But what does that word mean? Where does one find meaning in life? The dictionary. The Nerd's Bible. Hello, old friend. This dictionary is American, which means it's probably fat. Okay, let's look up the word. If has 5 meanings. These are the 5 chapters in my story tonight. Let's start at the beginning. If meaning in the event that. Okay, a sample sentence always helps. Let's do one. If I eat another brownie, I will have explosive diarrhea. Or in my case, when I was a child, if I was uncomfortable or insecure, I would escape into my mind. You see, I believe that every person has a lens through which they see the world. Each of us in this room has a unique lens. And that lens determines the meaning of everything you encounter. People, places, experiences, even simple objects. For example, I have a bottle of beer here. This is a bottle of Rolling Rock beer, an American beer that you might find in a bar or the linen closet of a depressed housewife. But it's more than that depending upon your lens. An artist might look at this and see something green that's lit from the front and the sides. An ad executive might look at it and see the centerpiece of a billboard. A guy in a fraternity might look at it and then beat up somebody gay or brown. My point is, each lens is unique because it's derived from specific experience. I'm no exception. When I was a kid, I'd sit in class in school and I had trouble paying attention. My mind would wander, and I needed something to entertain myself, something to bring into class, to amuse myself, you know? Sneak in my own reading. But it was never anything cool, like muscle flex. Or sophisticated, like jugs. No. You know what I snuck into class? Puzzle books. Like this. Mensa presents Mighty Mindbusters. Yeah, that's what I'm sneaking in. I'm hiding this behind my notebook. While other kids are daydreaming about pecs and tits, in my head there was a very different sound.
If a crab and a half weigh 1.5 pounds, but the half crab weighs as much again as the whole crab, what do half the whole crab and the whole of the half crab weigh?
Yeah, baby. Hurts so good. I had a pile of these books, obnoxious titles. Games for the super intelligent. Brain workout. Brain workout 4. I can't even remember all the titles. I think one of them was, I'm smart, how can I prove it? 5. And I would toil over these problems. When I got one right, I would be like, yes, I am smart. These other idiots don't know how much the crabs weigh. But I do, because I just spent Saturday working it out. I matter. See, that was the way to feel validated. As a kid, you have definite problems in front of you with definite answers in the back. You look it up, banana. Yeah, I'm right, definitely, cool. I'm better than I was this morning. I progress. Besides, I had a plan. 11 years old, I figured it out. Career, corporate lawyer. Done, check, what's for lunch? I just knew where I was headed. Class, yeah, whatever, teacher. I got my little puzzles, I'm gonna do my own thing. A cowboy of academics on the edge. Besides, look, other things may have contributed. I wasn't athletic. I was on the church basketball team. But that was because I was Greek and had legs. And ladies, the chicks didn't get what I was about, despite my performance on the math team. Ladies, that's cool squared. Sounds even worse now. Whatever the reason, I spent a lot of time as a kid doing these puzzle books. And it came to shape the way I see the world. So now as an adult, I see the world in those terms. For example, to me, a phone number is always a sentence or an equation. Like my friend Becky. Her number is 971, which is 9 minus 7 quantity times 1 equals... If we do a little work, we see her number is just 2 equals 2. That's much simpler. Or my friend Michael. If you look at the numbers on a telephone, the letters that go with them make this sentence out of his number. Oh, or okay. Oh, ZK? What does it mean? I don't know. He doesn't know, but that's how we start every conversation. Even when I walk down the street, things look a little different. The signs, the letters dance around. It's like it becomes a little puzzle for me. So say Mobil, the gas station, becomes Limbo. Starbucks becomes Rack's Bust. Carphone Warehouse. Ah, one sour crap. Weed. And when I meet somebody, if I meet you for the first time, you tell me your name, I spell it, immediately it's spelled in the air. And then I try to rearrange the letters, see if I can get something out of it. Say I meet a girl. Denise Houston. Good to meet you. Demetri. Denise, how do you spell your name? That's what I thought. Denise, are you aware that the letters in your name also spell, she not snide, ow? Not the coolest way to meet a lady, which unfortunately usually makes Demetri Martin mired trite man. And I get frustrated. And I just want to say, darn it, merit me. It's cool though. I know that someday I'll meet the right lady. I'll rearrange the letters in her name, and it will make Trim TNA ride me. But I digress. I just feel like there's a parallel world right in front of us that's revealed with a small shift in perspective. Like sometimes when I look at a donut, it looks like a 0. It's like it's saying, this is how many of me you should eat. But then other times I see a bunch of donuts in a row, and it looks like it says, ooh, eat all of us. Then I do, and there's one left, and it says, oh. Not cool, fatty. I don't own a poncho. I don't have a poncho. But if somebody says to me, do you have a poncho? I don't say no, I say, not right now.